Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Sdpk Summerlin here, and welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about something I am pretty excited about, just to talk about really, not that anything of it is coming out, but I just watched a video that really sparked an interest in my brain, I guess you could say. There's this YouTuber, Tsunami. He's a really small YouTuber, but he put out a video, I think it's like 6 months old or something now, but I stumbled across it, and he was talking about Soul Eater and how we need a remake of it, and I am a big fan of Soul Eater, you know. It's like the first manga series that I actually started to collect. Before that time, I bought like 1 or 2 books of Naruto, and that was like my limit of what I could do. You know, I was like an 8 or 10-year-old kid, you know. I couldn't really buy manga like that all the time. So when I bought like the first 8 books of like Soul Eater, you know, not all at once but over a period of time, like that was amazing to me. So I had this really deep love of like Soul Eater, and it's funny to me because it's still one of the mangas that I've never finished. I have this thing with like finishing things I love, where if I love something so much, I just can't bring myself to finish it, you know. I guess I really want a remake of the series so that I can finally finish it properly, you know. I can definitely just go read the books right now, but I think it'd be really cool to see it reanimated and everything like that. And I say this because watching Tsunami's video on everything really made me think about how the studio that animated Soul Eater is the same studio that did Full Metal Alchemist. And if we know about Full Metal Alchemist, you know that the first one, from I think it's like 2003, was really different from the original manga. And so they had made their own story, like anime only story for the ending of it. And then later on they made Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which was the manga adapted fully, and they went back through and reanimated everything. And in that video he says that it's like the #1 on my anime list. I don't know if that's changed since then, but it's definitely one of my favorite anime of all time. Brotherhood, not the first one. I can definitely see Bones going back and doing the same thing with Soul Eater, and I feel like it's something that would be really appropriate to do too, you know, because it's such a good series. And also with the success of Fire Force, because it's the same guy that wrote Soul Eater that he did for Fire Force, you know. So Fire Force was really big, and I really loved Fire Force. It was one of my favorite of that season when it came out. I still didn't finish Fire Force 2 because, you know, it's like I said, when I love something, it gets hard for me to finish it. So I will finish Fire Force though. I feel like Studio Bones should definitely just pick up the mantle again and finish Soul Eater, because it would be so good. And like, there's obviously still interest in it, because I feel like this is basically an advertisement for Tsunami's video. If you go and check it out, I'm gonna probably have a link in the description or something, or maybe a card on the video for you to click on and watch it. It's just, there's so much that has been left on the table for Soul Eater that they didn't do. It's like episode 36 or something is where they diverge from the actual story, and there's over 50% of the manga that they didn't animate. It's just still there, and I've read a little bit of it, and it was really cool. What I have read, like the siege on Baba Yaga Castle and everything, was really cool in the manga, like way better than the actual animation, the actual anime, I feel like. So I would definitely 100% watch and finish that show. But the problem that I see right now is Studio Bones also does My Hero Academia, and they're not going to drop that cash cow anytime soon. So I feel like if they don't animate it, then they definitely should let another studio pick up the reins and ropes for this one, you know. I'm not sure right now. Like, I do these videos like off the cusp. I don't really like plan for them. I just think about something and I do it. So I can probably look up later and like edit in there what the studio did for who the studio was for Fire Force. And I feel like if it's not Studio Bones, whatever studio that was, they have to do the Soul Eater one, because they did a fantastic job, whoever that was, for Fire Force. Like, it was great. But if it's not them, I think I have this crazy idea. I think it would be amazing if Studio Trigger did a did a reboot of Soul Eater, because you could just imagine something insane like that. I think that would be amazing. But that's a pipe dream. And I feel like there's still hope. There's still hope, dude. We can still have a Soul Eater reboot. Because we already have the precedent that they did it at Full Metal Alchemist. I feel like this is the era of reboots. We have Digimon reboot. We have Fruits Basket reboot. There's so many reboots going on right now, I feel like, in the past couple years. And we're getting second seasons for everything. I feel like this is kind of like a renaissance, and there's more people interested in anime now than ever. So there's just a bigger audience for them to like even deliver to. You can make so much more money off of this now than you did. Like in 2008, when this thing was first popping off, I believe I watched it in like 2012. So I was like 13 or something. Like, dude, anyways, there's still precedent for the show having more content like animated, because they had the first Soul Eater. They had another Soul Eater that they made extra credits for, or like extra previews and stuff for in Japan only. And then there was another Soul Eater they did where it had different opening and endings, but it was all the same show. Most of it was just like the same animation, just like with little extra bits here and there. And then we also got Soul Eater not animated, which is a side story thing that the author did. And like, it's not the same. It's more of a shoujo kind of like romantic comedy kind of thing, I feel like, or like, you know, just girls being best friends or whatever. That's the kind of vibe that Soul Eater not has. And you know, that's fun and all, but it's definitely not something that's like completely up my alley. Like, the slice of life stuff's fun, but it's not Soul Eater, you know. I want Soul Eater. It gets so crazy, and I know it does, and I want to see it finally animated. So I have hope. After seeing Tsunami's video, I have hope. Please go check it out, and like, we need to make a petition or something for this. Like, right now, the only way I know that we can like show that there's still interest in Soul Eater, talk about it everywhere, make YouTube videos about it, and Twitter and all that stuff. And second of all, buy the new manga deluxe edition they're doing. It's Soul Eater Perfect or something, or Soul Eater Black. It's like hardcovers like they did for the Berserk and JoJo, and they did another one, something about vampires. It was Hellsing Ultimate. They did that for that too. So they got like these hardcover books out, so maybe pick one up, you know, if you haven't ever seen the series. It might be fun. And yeah, I'm so excited for this now. I'm excited for something that doesn't exist yet. So I just wanted to throw this idea out there. They should totally do this. Dude, come on. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, whatever. Tell me why this is a great idea, or why this will never happen. I want to know. Anyways, appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.